Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So we have our paper pad. Now we are doing a how many cards with this paper pad, and it's going to be, sorry, give me 2 seconds. It's going to be split up in a couple of videos because of the sheer size of it. I thought that I would come on and we would do a prep video ready for the how many cards, because I'm going to have to cut down, I'm going to have to do other bits and pieces. With this, I want to pull everything out, so all of the die cut pieces. I've got some pots here ready to go, so I've got my little mini Mickey Mouse pot, another little pot, and then 2 other size pots, and I thought we can pop our stuff in there. There's also bits in here that are not going to be in the how many cards video, so I'll do separate videos for them. So yeah, we're basically, this is really showing you how I'm going to prep ready for starting the how many cards can we create video with this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and we're going to take out all of our die cut elements, and I'm going to try and be careful. So far, sorry, that's my computer just kicking in. So far they are coming out quite nicely, which I'm liking. There's a few bits that I will have to cut round. So all these little bits, the little tiny bits, I'm going to use the Mickey Mouse heads for. So these are just leaves. Some of them I have a feeling I won't use because the cutout on them isn't the greatest. I don't know if you can see that. So we'll see. We'll see. Sentiments, I'm going to pop all the sentiments in this one. So actually those leaves, I'll put them up there, and then we've got a flower one, so as you can see, and then anything that's like to do with the decoupage bit we can put in there. There's another sentiment, so it's getting it ready for when, yeah, for when I start the how many cards. Now I don't know what size card bases I'm going to do. I don't know whether to do some that are that are A6, that are A2, whether to do A5, whether to do a mixture of all of them. Part of me is thinking maybe do a mixture of all of them, but then, you know, I want this just, I want to sort of stay just to one, because then it gives you sort of an idea of what we're doing. Now some of these bits I know I won't use because it is part of the decoupage, so like her hands for instance, I don't think I'll use them. I'll pop them there, but yeah, I won't go that far down to them, if that makes any sense. These leaves aren't even cut out, so I'm not even going to bother. Okay, and then as I've done each page, I'm going to rip it out like so and just fold it up and pop it into my recycling. So that's our first page done. So what I'll do, because that's all I'm doing so far with these, is let's pop you on speed up while I take, because we've got quite a few pages. So we've got all of the, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 pages left to unpop. So let's pop you on speed up for this part. Now there is, however, I'm just seeing, we do have the pages with the boxes, and the boxes I'm going to be using for like another video. So that's it. So these pages I think I will leave, we won't take them out. I'll take them out, yeah, no, we'll just do, yeah. So because I'll do the boxes with you, and then we're going to dress them up together. So those ones I won't take out. So everything that's not going to be for the how many cards video I will leave in here. But yeah, I'll unpop it, yeah, I'll take all of these out now. I'll do it on camera for you so you can see how it goes. I will try and remember how long it takes me so I can tell you, because then it gives me an idea. What I should do actually is get a card and write down how long this whole process is going to take, so how many hours it is going to take. So yeah, so hope you enjoy this bit, and we'll be back when we get to the papers, and I'll show you how I'm going to prep the papers. Right, okay, so they're done. Now the bookmarks are put off to the side because I think we'll do something separate with them. Basically keep them as bookmarks or tags or whatever. These tags I'm tempted to keep, and I'll tell you why in a moment as we go through here, because I have decided that I am going to frame a couple of the 3 of the images. So we're leaving these in because we're going to do a separate video decorating them up, and then we have all the papers here. So what I'm going to do is take all the paper out. Oh my goodness, if I can. It's so big. So we're going to get all the papers out, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut these papers into A4 size, because we really need to. Right. Here, we'll cut them up. So I'm keeping 3 sheets. So, oh my goodness. Actually, let's take them out because, yeah, right, they can go over there because that's a separate video. It really is a huge paper pad. So what I'm going to do is actually take all of the paper out and then take out what I'm going to frame. And I'm going to frame them with you. There's not much I'm going to do with them actually other than put them in a frame, but I am going to use the boxes, so we'll do it all in one video, because I'm going to use the boxes to and the tags to put on the presents, because they're for my nieces for Christmas. So we need to keep this one, so I'll put that aside. We'll keep this one and everything. So these will be done along with the boxes. So when I make the boxes up, like I say, we're using the whole paper pad here, guys. Everything is going to get used, and I think it's going to be in about 4 or 5. Basically, it's like a mini series, isn't it? And I know you guys love your mini series, and I want to keep this one as well. So I need to get the frames ordered for those. And then I was just thinking actually that I may need to go shopping and grab some card bases of different sizes. So I'm thinking of buying some 6x6s and some 5x7s. I've already got A2 made up and I've already got A6 made up, and I think those are going to be the card sizes that I do. I'm not going to go any bigger than that because that's the card size that I like to do. Now we'll take the vellum out because that's going to be in the how many cards as well. Oh, these postcards as well can be used, and then there's cards at the back as well that we can use, which go with the envelopes. So maybe, okay, oh my goodness. Right, I'm just going to take everything out that I think we're going to use. We've got the pinwheels as well. I forgot all about those. Oh my goodness. Honestly, if you have this paper pad, you will understand like the amount that is here. If you haven't got this paper pad, honestly guys, there is so much in it. Right, I'm just looking because there's some bits to make your own calendar, so everything else is going to go towards, right, so that's all towards the how many cards. This is the calendar, so I'm going to keep the calendar all together. I'm going to use it, so I'm assuming these are the calendar pages, so there's 4, 8, 12, yeah, and then we've got the sticker sheets at the back. So this one looks as though it's for the calendar, so let's keep that for the calendar. This one we're going to use in the how many cards video, so let's put that with there. We're going to use this for the how many cards and the other one for the how many cards video, so let's take them 2 out. And then right at the back we do have wrapping paper. We've got 2 sheets of A1 wrapping paper that is going to wrap the girls' presents. So what we're going to be doing, so this is what we're going to be doing. So today you see in the prep, the last video to do is probably going to be the frame ones, because I need to order the frames. So the last video is going to be framing these along with wrapping them, and making the boxes, decorating them. And then I need 2 gift tags out, so we're going to use these 2 gift tags, and we're going to wrap the presents ready for Christmas for my nieces. So that's one video, so that's what we're going to come on and do on that one. Another video will be using this make your own calendar set. So I'll make my own calendar for next year, so which I'm super looking forward to. So we'll make that up in another video. So that is all, that's 2 videos, so that's what we're down left with. Now you've got the prep video today, which is what we're doing. Now with these sheets, because of how super large they are, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut them in half, so that they're more manageable to play with. And actually I might even cut them down the center here as well. So that's what I'm going to do with all of the sticker sheets, because there's not really much prep work to do with these sticker sheets other than just make it easier to work with. So there's those ones, and then we're going to go with these ones. And you know what, I think I could make my niece's birthday cards and Christmas cards for this year out of these. So let's get that. There we go. Right, so that's those sticker sheets. Then we have this sticker sheet, and again, let's cut it down, because I honestly do think cutting these down makes a huge difference. So I'm going to cut these down into strips where those lines are. I'm going to do it to all of them, making sure not to cut any of the stickers. Okay, and then the last one, like this, and then we're going to cut it off into sections. So my first section, we're going to just cut them all down, just so that I can work with them easier. Yeah, let's cut that into, making sure not to go right. So there's that one, and as you can see, it just makes it more manageable for me to use. If I wasn't using everything in one go, then, because I've took out a week of my schedule to completely use this up for you guys. So yeah, let's see if we can do it. I'm hoping a week is long enough. I am attempting the impossible, I think. This is definitely one of the biggest challenges I've ever done. So thank you, Lily, and thank you, Pat, for for all of this. Yeah, thank you so much. This is definitely going to be fun. Right, okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. Now this one's going to be a little bit different because we have sentiments on here. I want all of my sentiments in one place. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut around all my sentiments like so. Okay, just going all the way around like that. And then my sentiments I'll cut into individuals, pieces, and they're going to go into the sentiment box. So all my sentiments are then in one place. So if you are going to attempt something like this, organisation here is going to be your best friend. Really, really is. Okay, so I'm going to cut down here, and then all of these bits will stay together. Okay, so that can go on the sticker pile. I'll put that over there for now. And then these are just going to get chopped up as well into smaller sticker sheets. So there's that one. And then I'm just going to go around these ones. Right, so there's that one, and there's that one, and then we have these as well. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Right, okay, so that's my sticker sheets all cut down, ready for me to use, so they're going to stay there. And just bring in my little pot for my sentiments, and then I like to keep my sentiments all separate, so we'll cut these down individually, and then it just makes them all there ready to go. Okay, last bits. So we've got quite a lot of sentiments here, definitely. Now we've then got a pinwheel. Well, there's 3 pinwheels that we can do. Okay, I'm using the wrong scissors, but never mind. Right, there's that, so let's put that back over there. Okay, so we've got a pinwheel sheet, and here it is to do. So I don't know whether to make another video, because we've got all of these bookmarks as well, which I want to do separate. I want to just laminate them up and give them out as presents to people, because I think they're really, really nice. Same with the tags as well. I'd like to do something special with the tags, but I'm not quite sure what. But then I'm thinking that that one could definitely go on a card. So some of them could go on a card and some of them couldn't. That could be turned into a card. So I'm not 100% sure whether or not to do another video using these sets. So you're doing the pinwheels and these separately. But then, see, the pinwheels, I'm thinking, I mean, we've got 3 on here, but I'm thinking that on the girls' presents, a pinwheel each on their presents would be lovely. Now, they are getting the 3 pictures, but one's just being given to the mum, so that I'm just going to give it to my sister-in-law, because, yeah, there's only 2 girls. So, one of the other pinwheels, maybe I use that in the how many cards instead of giving them. I don't know. I'm sort of struggling with this one, whether or not to do a separate video with the bookmarks and envelopes and stuff. Do you know what? I think I'm going to, because I've just had an idea. Now this one will pull out for the how many cards, because what I'm thinking is we've got, so I'll just keep the envelopes. We've got these gorgeous envelopes that, why couldn't I make like an envelope gift box, like gift, so to speak. Yeah, so we do something with them. But then I could, I don't know, this is a hard one, I have to say. Right, that's a sentiment. This is a really hard one, because I've got so many different ideas sort of running through my head what I could do with these. But then, yeah, I don't want it sort of, I don't know. This is what happens when I set up for how many cards and things. I know this is when I normally get designs through my head, but because I knew that there was other things within this kit, that's why my head's sort of whirling with different ideas. And the thing is I'm filming this all in one go, so it's not like I can get your guys' opinion on it, because by the time this video goes up, the whole thing is going to be finished, and because the plan is not to stop until I'm done. So, and then do all my editing in one go, because it's going to take quite a while to do my editing on this. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do feel like I need to do the pinwheels, the envelopes and the bookmarks separately, but then looking at them, I also think, and especially with the amount of paper that's here, that I'm going to need them for the how many cards. So I think, for the sake of this video, I think I'm just going to do a how many card. Add them into the how many cards, and if they are left at the end, then we do something with them. Because what I could do with the bookmarks is I'll just laminate them off camera anyway, especially these ones. I'm going to laminate them off camera anyway, and then just put them inside of one of the cards, I think. So because that's all I'm going to do. It's not really interesting for a video, but these make lovely toppers. So yeah, I think let's just pop them all, and again I can use the envelopes as toppers as well if it comes to it, if I need them. So yeah, let's do that. And the pinwheels, I am going to keep the pinwheels for the envelopes, but we are going to take, so I'm just going to cut this down, these embellishments for the how many cards. Yeah, so we've got the centres, 3 centres, and then we've got the bits that go on them. So this one will go for the presents for wrapping up. So yeah, that will be in that video because I think that will be quite nice. And then I think the rest of it, yeah, let's get it all out. So the plan is with the paper, I'm going to cut it down to I was going to cut it down to A4, but I'm wondering actually whether or not to cut it down to A5. So yeah, that's another thing. Do I want to cut it down to A5? So let me just finish doing these, because oh, this one's so delicate. I don't like the delicate ones. Although I have to say, although I don't want to say anything until I've done this the last few bits. Let me do these last few bits before I say what I was about to say, because yeah, we still have time for it to happen. Oh, we did it. What I was going to say is everything I've pulled out so far, I haven't broken a thing. So I'm really pleased with that. Now these are designed to go in the bottle, in jars. However, I've got no use to do them in jars. So they are going to go on the how many cards. Like I said, I think this is going to be where we are going to need as many toppers and bits. Although they have definitely provided a lot. Yeah, there we go. I've not ripped one single die cut. I am so pleased with myself. I always, anyone who watches my channel will know that I always end up ripping them. Right, making sure that, right, they go in that box. We've got some, what do you call it? Some sentiments in there. We've got some little embellishments, some more little embellishments that can go in there. I just need these embellishments to be taken out. And apart from the first page, which was off, everything else has been cut perfectly. So that I am absolutely chuffed to bits with. So apart from my first page, which you saw, everything else has just been absolutely perfect. I cannot whinge at all. So no, there's none of me having to sort it out or do anything like that. So I'm really pleased with that. So actually it's a very well put together. So yeah, really pleased with that. Right, okay, last one. Right, that's all the die cuts done. Now, well, I say all the die cuts done, put the envelopes on there. We've got these, which are the what do you call them, postcards. Again, they'll come in handy as toppers. So I'm just gonna I will sort out all the edges and straighten the edges up when we use them. Right now it is all just the prep work. Now we do have some card bases as well. So here are the card bases. So they will definitely be getting used. So there's one card base. That way. So I'm going to put them in with the sentiments. Okay. And then when I've been and bought some card bases, which I'm going to do this evening, or tomorrow, sorry, I'll go and grab some. Yeah, I can then start. I'm hoping to start. So today is Thursday, and I'm hoping to start making my cards Sunday. But I knew that there was a lot of prep work. I don't know when I'll get round to doing the other ones, because I know that I'm quite busy Friday, Saturday, so I'm hoping that the how many cards I will have finished by Tuesday night, and then the rest I will do on next Wednesday and Thursday, so we shall see what happens. Right, okay, so now I'm left with the papers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on speed up again. Now in here there is some what do you call it, ones that have got like cut parts on. Now I'm not going to touch those ones. We're going to leave them whole, only because I don't know whether I'm going to use them as a topper or whether I'm going to use the back bit for the paper. So there will be a couple of sheets that we do leave whole, although I think you get 2 of everything, so I might cut out the first lot as the toppers. I mean, we're going to be making a lot of cards. I mean, straight away, I'm going to guess about 250 cards I'm going to make, just with the sheer amount of stuff that's here. Right, the stickers I'm going to pop on top of the ephemera bits, so they're on there. So yeah, so I'm going to get my trimmer out. I'll pop you on speed up, and we're going to cut these all down to A4 in size, and then we'll be back. Okay, so right, we are all prepped, ready to go for the how many cards video. So I'm going to show you everything, and then yeah, hopefully in the next day or two we will have the how many cards done. I don't know if I'm going to have these in order, if there'll be a split between, but we shall see. So we've got loads of little bits in here. These bits which were from the first page, I'm not going to use them, so I'm going to just put them straight into my little bin there. The rest of them are cut out beautifully, apart from those hands which are from the first page. I won't use them either, they're just not cut out very well, but everything else is cut out perfectly. And I'm quite happy with them. So everything now I will be using. So we've got our 2 Disney dishes. There are all of the small pieces. Then we've got, this is all the banner bits that we've got. So I've got that in this little tub. In here is just the card bases that I took from the big paper pack itself, but this is everything that's for sentiments. So we've got quite a few sentiments in there, and then card bases we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 card bases that were from the pack itself. So we have them. We still have all of our bookmarks and things, which they're going to get dealt with off camera, but I'll pair them up with cards. Then toppers. Thank goodness, loads and loads of toppers. So first up, we do have our envelopes. So there is 6 envelopes, which I'll pop with the bookmarks. Sorry, there's 1, 2 there. Right, there we go. So there's 6 envelopes, but then we've got these which were from the paper pads. I did cut one set. We've got the postcards, which I will sort the edges out when we're started, and then we've got our washi strips, and then we've got lots and lots to work with in there. So massive tub there. Now, not only do we have that massive tub of stuff, we also have our stickers, so which I did cut down, ready to use, to make life a little bit easier for me. So as you can see, lots and lots of beautiful stickers here that we can use. I'm not going to run out of ephemera at all. And then we do have all of our words as well. Then it works out that we've got, so we have 1, let's put it in order, we've got 6 sheets of A4 vellum. So by the time we cut it down, it goes down to A4. So we've got 6 sheets of vellum to play with, so we do have that as well. These I just cut down, but I think I'm going to end up just using the paper side of these. And then I did make a mistake on one lot of the cutting, as you can tell. I don't know if you can see, but that's fine. We'll work with it as I was doing it, you can see. And I did 3 sheets at once. I hadn't realised that it was wonky in the thing. So anyway, so we've ended up with sheets of just paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So we've ended up with 46 A4 sheets, which is a canny few. We're gonna have so much fun with this paper pack. So a lot to be working with. So that's how I've managed to break this A3 paper pad down, and how yeah, and hopefully how we can create our how many cards with it, and yeah, create some really nice nice cards as well. So I am going to go I'm going to get my husband to take me over to my local boys because in there they do sell packs of 50 card blanks and envelopes. So I'm going to go and buy, and they're normally £5, but I want to say they've gone up to about £6-7 now. So I'm going to get a 6x6 and a 5x7, and then we're going to use them. So that'll be 100 cards, and then I have about 200 of the A2 and A6 cards made already, so I'm hoping that's enough. Now, not only are we going to guess how many cards, we're not doing the guessing of the how many cards in this video, we'll do it on the actual video, but we're going to guess time. So this was a full so far I've spent about an hour on this pack, putting this pack together. So we'll put down the 1 hour for this first bit. I don't know why I've just put a dot on the top of the anyway, I'd like you to guess how long it's going to take me in hours to complete this whole paper pad, including the other bits, which I will do with at the end. And I think the last video is going to be where I frame and we wrap the pictures. I'm going to say this whole thing is going to take me 38 hours to complete. Yeah, and I'd like to know your guesses. So if you leave your guesses here, I will reveal how many how many hours we do. So for video 1, we've done 1 hour. And there's going to be 4 videos. So video 2, that's our how many card. Video 3 and video 4. So we're going to work out how long it takes us to completely smash this paper pad, because I'm interested to know. I would love to do it in 38 hours. Can I do it? See, I'm challenging myself here. Lily, I hope you're happy. Pat, I hope you're happy. I'm proper challenging myself now. Yeah, this is going to be such a fun, hard challenge. I'm looking forward to it. I have to say, I am really, really looking forward to it. And yeah, I don't get to start. I've got a couple of days now where I'm just going to chill out. But I reckon I can smash this in a day. I can do that how many cards in a day, if not a day. So a day for me is about 8 hours of filming, where I just put music on, especially if it's a nice day. If it's a nice day, I can just pop a load of music on and just craft to my heart's content. One of my most favourite things to do. And I tend to forget that the camera's there as well, which is really nice. So I'm just, yeah, these videos are so therapeutic. However, I'm thinking that I might get it finished on Sunday. However, I think I'll have to do my outro the next day. I think I'm gonna be tired. Yeah. I think I will be tired. So yeah, we will see. I think I could probably do it less than that, you know. Oh, shall I give you guys 3 guesses? I did get asked. I was talking to my design team. So I was telling them about this, and I was telling them about how many cards that I've just recently done, which should be up on the channel by now. And I was saying to them that if I had my 3 guesses, I would have been one off. I was so gutted. And I think it was Susan who said, well, why can't you have your 3 guesses? You're going to laugh at this. Because it'll make my card look mess. Because look at this. It's in 2 very, very neat columns. So if I started putting 3 guesses on, it wouldn't match. It would look odd, and that's the only reason. Wow. So it was this one. I guessed 98. So it was 78, 88, and 98. And I would one away. I would have been one away, because this one's going to be a video 29. I am going to put it on here, and what we're going to do is a 2-hour list up here. We'll put an A3 paper pad, and we're only going to smash one of them because we know there's one. I've already filled it in for us, but yeah, we'll put it on there. So I was saying it's because it'll make my card look a mess. So next year I'll have 3 guesses when we do this whole challenge all over again. But I want to spice it up a little for next year. yeah, I have a couple of ideas which I will run by you in a few more videos at a time. But yeah, I'm liking it. Right, because I'm thinking you guys can get involved for that one. I think it'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here after a lot of rabbiting on. I hope you found it quite educational in how I prep. Is that the right word? I don't feel like that's the right word, but I hope you like seeing how I prepped for this video. Normally when I do my how many cards, I'll do a little bit and then I'll turn the camera off, but this one is dedicated just to my prep work, just showing you what I do. Now you'll know that when I do my how many cards, it'll end up everywhere, it always does, but I always like to start off where it's a bit more organized, and hopefully we can keep it that way as we go through. My whole desk, I've moved everything that's normally in front of me, so yeah, hopefully we can make it work quite nicely. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for listening to me rabbit on, and I will yeah, I will see you in another video very soon, but until then, please do take care everyone, and happy crafting. Bye.